Lagos, Nigeria. Please welcome the most beautiful hostess with the mostest, Monalisa Chinda.
Hello viewers, welcome to You and I.
Good. Wow, look at that space. You're pretty strong, right? Oh, that was just showing off.
I told you.
Right.
One of the things.
Oh, no?
No. Thank you so much. This is you. Yes, that's Are you attracted to women who've got muscles? I mean, what you like? Hello everyone, welcome to yet another exciting episode of You and I. Today is going to be packed full, so you stay tuned.
Honey!
Daddy, please, can I go out with you and Mommy tonight?
Sure thing, sweetie. Get your shoes and we go.
Promise?
You have my word?
Daddy!
You know I wouldn't leave without you, my princess.
There's nothing more important than a promise. We are fidelity. We keep our word.
Welcome back. And of course, as usual with me to present this segment is my sis, Kiki James. Kiki, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
You're just my motivator. I don't know why.
Can't help myself.
So what's up? What has happened to you this time around?
Oh, my goodness.
What do you have for us?
My stories. Today, I am going into religion.
Ooh.
Yes.
Very sensitive.
All faith without work.
Okay, that's fine.
The
Faith without
extremes.
works.
I believe I'm a Christian. I am a Christian, and
I
I carry the mantle very, very strongly. But the other day, I'll say probably it was a week ago, we had brought in someone to, I think we're interviewing people for a personal assistant position. And so the question was, okay, these are the things that we want you to do. Can you get it done? By God's grace.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Can you do? No.
Yes or no?
It's a simple thing. Can you do? Can you
Okay,
write?
perhaps you could have just
print?
said, yes, I can do it by the special grace of God. But yes,
It's an interview. It's a job interview. Why are
can
you
you do
adding by the special grace of God I'm a Christian. I pray. But I believe. But for me, that's a job interview.
I think it's a culture. That's a culture system we have here in this country. They tend to not understand the word faith.
The perception of what faith really is.
The perception of what faith is. Now, faith is believing. Believing, assurance from the Most High. Faith, that's faith. Now, blind faith is when you don't understand what faith means, as far as I'm concerned. Do you understand?
Does faith bring solutions without work?
Well, no, you can't. Even the Bible does not. I mean, come on, let's just follow the Bible strictly.
But
faith with works.
Bam. But Nigeria, or I don't know if it's just Nigerians, but
if it's Nigeria, it's a cultural system. I think,
or some other parts of Africa. But for Nigeria that I know about, like when we talk about doing stuff, like okay, oh, we need to fix the government. Oh, God help us. But what are we actually doing to help us besides saying God help us? So it's always, I need to study for an exam. Oh, I need to pass my bar. Oh, let me pray about it. It's like people have this perception that praying provides solution, and it does.
It does,
of course. As a Christian or someone with faith,
this thing called a religion is beginning to make us mentally lazy. We don't want to work. We want to pray ourselves into success,
right?
Which is not bad, but you must work towards success. I prayed about this shoot, for instance, this season 4, and I worked towards getting my sponsors to come on board. It was difficult, it was hard, but I kept at it. I had to get people who are very good at selling markets. So I kept at it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you must work towards achieving your goal with prayers and supplications.
Perpendicular to each other.
Faith.
As you're praying, you're working. As you're praying, you're working.
Thank you.
I think what it is we start to get this thing where we think magic is a miracle. And this is what I mean by that. So if you're praying and you're not working, you're expecting magic. Miracle comes by praying in faith and work.
So are you going to also say that is it poverty that's part of the reason why we're a bit lazy? I mean, if we have to go to, for instance, we don't have the transportation to take us to our workplace, and we need to stay home. Maybe it's raining that day, so you need to stay home to pray for the rain to stop, or no, for who will give me transportation.
You better go under the rain and get to work.
No, seriously. So what is the solution to this mental laziness?
Yeah.
When it comes to, I mean, religion.
It's becoming a culture thing, and we're becoming too extreme. And I like what you said earlier about religion. You know, that umbrella religion to me is a sensitive thing, because you don't want to say, okay, well, religion is a good or bad thing, or, you know, I feel like as a Christian, or as, you know, whatever religion that you abide by, there are rules that still allow you to abide by the law of where you are. But I think we've kind of gone too extreme with things to where we've mixed religion with reality.
Yeah. Thank you.
So that balance isn't there anymore. You know, like we're talking about, like, okay, you have bar exams and you're praying. Yes, praying is good. Yes, fasting is good. But where do we draw the line? Where do we say, okay, this is the time to pray, and we need to work on what we're praying for?
Thank you so much, Kiki. That was well said. Well, so guys, we are going to throw this question at you now. Blind faith without work. And whilst you're at it, please be as objective as possible. Think about it, and let's hear from you. It's you and I.
It's you and I with Monalisa.
Hi there. Welcome to Body and Soul. Here with me is Dr. Ayisemoju, a homeopath, a neurologist, and a trainer. He'll be talking to us about the benefits of colonics in this particular segment. Please welcome, Doctor. It's so good to see you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure being here.
Yes, sir. Can you tell us about colonic irrigation and its benefits and the demerits of it, if there's any at all?
First of all, let me explain what we mean by colonic irrigation. It comes from those two names, colonic
and then irrigation.
And irrigation. Let us start with irrigation. Irrigation just means washing with water. And what do you wash when you do colonic irrigation? You wash out that part of the intestine, things sometimes we find have been in that place for a decade or more, just stuck there and contributing to the production of toxins, the growth of harmful bacteria, fungi, and parasites, and disrupting the entire functioning of the intestine, and through that also disrupting the entire functioning of the body. We find it useful from time to time to actually get some water into that last 5 feet of the intestines, bigger than the smaller intestines. That's why it's called the large intestine, and to clean it out and rid the body of all those things which have been accumulating there
for years,
and causing a lot of harm to the body. When the colon is dirty, it's like allowing room for sewage to back up into the body.
The body.
Yes.
Fantastic. Are there any complications that can arise from having to go through the treatment of colonic irrigation?
Colonics, like everything to do with health
Yes.
and the human body, has to be done with the necessary guidelines. If you follow the guidelines by which you sift those who should not go through colonics from those who may safely go through it, then there's hardly anything to fear. But when you take all those precautions, or a pregnant woman, you don't want to do colonics on a pregnant woman.
Not at all. I read about the fact that colonic irrigation helps in weight loss and it also helps increase the fertility. How true is that?
Many people who are struggling with their weight, one of the reasons is that they have cravings. They keep craving one thing or the other, and they cannot just stop eating what they crave. Now, one of the reasons why people crave is that the body is not in a balanced situation. But if you undergo detoxification, it is one of the things that happen that you find that your craving diminish. Yes.
So tell us what's the post-procedure after you've done your treatment.
Actually, even whilst you are on the treatment in what we call the intensive colonic irrigation, we advise you to be on a diet of fruits and vegetables, and as much as possible for it to be raw. That is during the treatment itself.
So you eat raw, you eat not cooked food?
No, preferably not cooked food, vegetables and fruits galore. Now, fruits and vegetables are such that you cannot go wrong with them. By their very nature, they are healing. By their very nature, they're detoxifying. By their very nature, they boost the body's immunity. So they contribute to this process of cleansing and healing that we want to achieve with colonic irrigation. And of course, when you finish the process, they say prevention is better than cure. If it was your habit in the past to be eating junk food, to be eating refined food, to be eating too late at night, not drinking enough water, not taking enough fruits, not taking enough vegetables. Of course, we advise you very strongly, look, change your lifestyle, change your habits. Give your body that which will help it in its strength, in its vigor, and in its health. And of course, we do encourage our clients that because of the vital importance of what we call probiotics, health engendering bacteria in the body, the rows of which, when we begin to mention, is as long as your arm. But these bacteria are disturbed in the common man who has these poor habits of eating. We advise, in addition to healthy food, for people also to make sure that they take probiotics that will then contribute to keeping the colon, and not just the colon, the entire body healthy. Those are the instructions that we give to those who've come through this exercise.
Fantastic. Well, it's been an insightful segment with Dr. Aisimoju on Body and Soul. See you in the studio.
It's you and I with Monalisa.
Welcome back. My guest today on InstaBees is considered to be the queen of Ashoke, having styled local and international celebrities. She's no other than Abimbola Ipaye of Traditions by Beams, but popularly known on Instagram as Beams24. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
It's so good to have you.
Same here. I'm happy to be here.
Yes. So tell me about your what you do with Ashoke. Obviously, you revamp Ashoke and turn it into something very totally different from what it usually used to be. So tell me, how do you go about it?
Ashoke has been in existence like forever.
Yes.
And you know, I grew up with my grandma and seeing different types of Ashoke. I thought that's the only way Ashoke needed to be worn. Until I saw my mom's wedding Ashoke, and I was like, oh, Mommy, did you borrow grandma's wedding Ashoke? And she said, no, that they made mine. And I'm thinking, but it looks like you guys shouldn't have the same thing. Then the following week, I went for my cousin's wedding, and I saw the same thing. And I said to her, there's something that needs to be done.
Recently, you styled an international celebrity, Uzo Idiba.
Yeah.
Tell me.
I got a call from Tojo Foyi, one of the finest Nigerian designers, and I was like, oh, Bims, I need an ashoke for this. I need this color, I need that color, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, fine. I don't even ask what they're using their ashoke for. I was like, okay, fine. What do you want to use it to do? That's okay, we're making a dress out of it. We're going to make a dress out of an ashoke upon an ashoke because those square things are ashoke, and you know. I gave her the material. We sourced for the material. We had to weave it first. We sourced for the material. We have to do it there, uncut material. Then we give her the material. Then we tell her what we want by, okay, fine, when you sew it, you're not allowed to join it together. You're supposed to give it back to us to create what we're supposed to create. Then we give it back to you.
Okay, so on to the next. So what would you say is a ratio of your clients gotten from social media? Because I mean, this is all about business that are doing so well on Instagram, where people call you or check your page on Instagram and say, oh, look, oh my, I love this girl's creation. So how do you get your clients apart from personal referrals?
I get
90%
of my calls from Instagram.
Okay, good.
People call me on every day. Oh, hello, is this BIMS24? I got your number on Instagram.
Oh.
I got your number on Instagram, and I thought about it.
And they talk directly to you?
Yeah,
you don't
directly.
Have PAs, managers
I would love to have a PA, but because I'm just setting my foundation. Instagram has done, I think I owe the guy money. I should pay him for free publicity.
Me?
I'm not joking.
Goodness.
And you know, I'm
no,
gonna go back to
they get that from your data.
I'm gonna go back to the Bible where God says it would put an idea in someone else's head just to fulfill. So that's what God did for me on Instagram, because Instagram was just when I remember when I wanted to buy an iPhone just to open an Instagram, not for business, because everybody was on Instagram. I got a lot of people insulted me. Oh, like you're dumb. You're just looking for money to buy iPhone because you want to be on Instagram. And I'm super glad I didn't listen to anyone. I worked for my money. I bought an iPhone and an open. My Instagram page was supposed to be a personal thing, not for business. BIMS24. It just got registered like 3 years ago. The name of my business is Traditions by BIMS, not BIMS24, but I'm known as BIMS24. I joke around by saying, I can't wait for CNN too. I can't wait to be interviewed on CNN. Not CNN
they are
Africa.
Coming for you, my love.
CNN International.
Yeah.
And you don't understand where I've gotten ashoke to. People from Tanzania, from Zimbabwe, from Ghana. They don't even wear their traditional outfit anymore. They call me and say, I'm going to wear your ashoke for my wedding. Republic of Guinea also. A lot of other African countries. I have an American that called me before and said, you know what? I don't know what you guys wear, but I want to wear that outfit.
Wow.
So I would assume my gifts have opened ways. Oh, there was one time we did something for the commissioner of one person in the UK. I don't know what, the ambassador or Nigerian ambassador to the UK.
The High Commission.
Yeah, the High Commission to the UK. And you know, she gave me 2 options. These people leave it to you. They don't even want to make anything. They leave it to you because they trust
your
you.
judgment.
And she told me, oh, pick any color you feel I should wear for this. I was like, okay, fine. It's almost autumn in the UK. I think you should wear this color. When I saw what the Queen was wearing, when I saw that the colors matches, I was dancing on my bed. I was like, oh, and people were calling me, oh, your work is in the news, or your work is all over the UK. I was dancing. I was dabbing. I was like, oh. Do you understand? You know, I was like, and she called me and she said, are you sure you're not in mommy water? I said, mommy, no. I just felt like this color would suit you and would suit your husband, and you know, because of the weather, because that's how they dress in the UK.
Yes.
And I just picked the best. So beautiful. I think, you know, whatever it is we do for the upcoming ones,
put in your best.
Everybody says, oh, I want to be like me. Why don't we try and be like yourself? Don't be like
and
me.
just put in the best.
Do you know the struggle that comes with me?
Okay, very good one. Going forward, who would you love to dress internationally? Who are you wishing, or you know, like putting your hands like, I want to dress this girl. I want to go for these celebrities. Let them, you know, have a blast with my designs. Who would you?
Does it have to be a celebrity? Okay, if it's a celebrity, I'll say 2 things.
Yeah,
I'd say Beyonce, because you know, not just dress. I want to make something for a music video. I want to put Nigeria out there, because you know, there are a lot of countries that when you mention Nigeria, I was like, what is that? And you have to introduce, okay, Nigeria is in Africa, and there was one time I was in Indonesia, and they was like, what is that? Even though we have a lot of Nigerians in Indonesia, you know, our names Nigeria is not mentioned the way it's supposed to be. But imagine me dressing Beyonce in one of our musical videos.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. I mean, this particular segment with you is absolutely exciting. And I know that my viewers have learned one or two inspirational message you've given out there for them. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
You're most welcome.
So this is where we draw the curtain for today on InstaBiz. Stay tuned.
It's you and I with Monalisa.
I am me, oh, will you marry me, oh, would you follow me, go? I am me, oh, will you be my baby? And don't forget, beautiful people, it's still you and I with...
It's you and I with Monalisa.
Welcome back to Your Money segment. Now, my guest today can be described as Nigeria's ultimate glam queen. She's one of the pioneers of the Nigerian fashion industry. Please welcome the CEO of JD7 and Seven Seasons Lounge, Mrs. Data Okorodudu. Welcome so much. Welcome and thank you for coming for the show.
Thank you for having me.
We have been trying to track you. Thank you for taking out time out of your busy schedule to come for the show. Now, tell us about Adata C Track. I mean, that's one of your first companies that you...
Yes, actually, we are into quite a bit. C-Track is a tracking business. It's a security tracking business. Your cars, and there was a time, you know how the environment and things that happen in the environment decides what kind of business you get into. So during the kidnapping section and during the time that a lot of kids we decided to go into the tracking business. So you can track your car, you can, and against theft as well. You can track your car and find where your driver is at every given time. If your road is, let's say you have kids at St. Saviour's and you live in Ikoyi at McDonald's, to move from McDonald's to St. Saviour's shouldn't take more than 5 minutes. So if you find your driver at Obalunde, you want to know what he's doing there, and you can demobilize your car on your phone.
So the other part of your business, which is called JD7, walk me through it.
JD7 Couture is a tailoring outfit, it's a design outfit, so it's like I've always had this design, creative juices running in me.
You just recently launched the Seven Seasons Lounge restaurant.
Yes. Well, the number 7 is one of my favorite numbers. It's the number for perfection. So you see 7 seasons.
So do you have 7 children?
Ooh, I wish. I wish.
Let's go on
but by the time I add my 3 kids, you add myself and my husband and my mom and
dad. It's 7.
We're 7. Somehow we can't 7 for it. Okay. So what I decided, you know, I've been in the business for a long time, the fashion business. I decided to take the fashion business to the next level. I've always thought that fashion is a lifestyle. You understand? So I decided to just, and there was a day I was invited to Paris to come and showcase. And it was done in a kind of lounge setting. And I felt this is really, really gorgeous. As I came back, I'm like, you know, why not? Why not? I knew I had always been interested in the hospitality industry, business. I decided to just kind of fuse the fashion with it. And they're both lifestyle.
Amazing.
Going somewhere you're going to relax after you had this job, get networking people in there.
So, but this is the first. You seem to be first in everything good, though.
Yeah, it is the first in Africa. Actually.
Africa, amazing. Yeah, I think it's amazing. And I would like you to talk to the audience and tell the audience how they can get involved with the fashion lounge. I mean, is it? Can they come to you, or is it a way?
You can book. Yes. It's a brand activation center. You can book for your events.
Events
as
well.
Event center, yes. Okay. Yes. You can book for exhibitions. You can do all. You can book with the banquet set up, and also when you want to relax, you can come over and just have it.
So, because we're talking about your money, tell us about how one can, you know, do this sort of business, making money and saving money in the process.
Oh, you can. You can. You just need, if you're not. That's why a lot of us, you go for non-account managers. I wasn't an accountant, but you have to go for accounting courses. Because when you want to run a business, yes, you have to learn the financial aspect of the business. Otherwise, you won't be able to pay your staff salaries. You won't be able to cope. You understand? So for us, it's always been, it's always been learn the business aspect. If you're not versed in that area, get professionals to help you.
Thank you so much for coming, Auntie Data. I mean, this is amazing. I've been trying to track you right from the last season. But I think this is the best time for you to come and speak on your money and how to manage your business, no matter what it is. So thank you so much, guys, for listening. I hope you've learned one or two from an experienced fashion mogul on how to set your business on the right path. Thank you for staying with me all through this segment. We have come to the end of this episode. Hope to see you on the next episode. Ciao, ciao.
Monalisa's here for you through the laughter, through the tears. Worlds will feel better. We'll be right there 'cause we got you. Yeah, we got you. It's you and I with Monalisa. Monalisa. It's you and I with Monalisa.
Otherwise, you can come in to somebody that will say, oh, I'll give you money. But by the time you calculate the cost of taking those funds, you find out that you won't be able to make your ends meet.
Because half the time you shoot yourself in the foot.
Yes,
because you're trying to.
Yes, you have to
deal
learn
with
professionally. Yes.
Deal with this, deal with
that.
that.
You have to learn how to do your costings properly, the sunk cost, the variable costs. You understand? You have to learn how to put all those into consideration and then do your markup. And then sometimes a lot of things are taken into consideration. How big your business is, can it take your cost? If not, you have to, one has to go. You understand? You have to learn. I would just advise everybody to get professionally, into the accounting aspect of any business you're going to.